Less than ape data end equals 334 data start equals 63 greater than. You know, every once in a while, a film comes along that hits you harder than expected. Not because it reinvents the wheel, but because it leans so completely into the heart of a story. That's what less than m data end equals 276 data start equals 260 greater than the last rodeo does. And Neal McDonough? He's the one holding the reins. Less than sep data end equals 831 data start equals 336 greater than now, showing in theaters and released by Angel Studios. Less than m data end equals 407 data start equals 391 greater than the last rodeo, stars McDonough as Joe Wainwright, a former bull riding champion whose glory days are long behind him after a devastating accident. Years ago, Joe's life was derailed by a drunken ride that ended in a near-fatal fall. It left him paralyzed and emotionally estranged from his daughter, who spent her youth helping him walk again. But now, Joe has one last ride left in him. Not to chase fame or ego, but to save his grandson. Less than deep data end equals 1222 data start equals 833 greater than. The plot centers on Joe's return to the arena after learning that his grandson has a brain tumor, the same kind that took Joe's wife, played by McDonough's real-life partner, Ruv. The surgery that could save the boy's life comes with a staggering price tag, $750,000. Insurance won't cover it, so Joe signs up for a high-stakes comeback competition, risking everything, including his life. Less than paying. Data end equals 1747. Data start equals 1224 greater than. What makes this more than a typical redemption story is McDonough's personal investment. He's not just the lead actor. He's also the co-writer and producer. You can feel his fingerprints on every frame, and he seems to be pouring himself into this role not just as a character, but as an artist with something to prove. He doesn't carry the film alone, though. Mykelti Williamson brings heart and authenticity as Joe's manager and war buddy, with a Bible always close by and a calm strength that grounds every scene he's in. Less than p data end equals 2113 data start equals 1749 greater than. And let's talk direction. John Avnet, known for less than m data end equals 1818. Data start equals 1796 greater than fried green tomatoes, and less than m data end equals 1841. Data start equals 1823 greater than the Mighty Ducks, handles things behind the camera with a steady hand. The bull riding scenes are visceral and immersive, thanks to some solid handheld camera work that keeps us close but never queasy. The CG? Surprisingly well done. Definitely better than some recent blockbuster efforts. Less than p data end equals 2434 data start equals 2115 greater than. This isn't a preachy faith-based movie. Sure, it's rooted in values and moral struggle, but it never bangs you over the head with its message. There's some anger at God, some searching for meaning, but it feels honest rather than overscripted. That balance might actually make it more relatable for a broader audience. Less than p data end equals 2736 data. Is last node equals data. Is only node equals data start equals 2436 greater than in the end. Less than m data end equals 246. 4 data start equals 2448 greater than the last rodeo isn't about bulls or bravado. It's about legacy, sacrifice, and second chances. Neal McDonough rides tall once again, not because he's perfect, but because he's still willing to get back in the saddle, scars and all. And if you ask me, that's worth the price of admission. Stay subscribed for more videos.